Welcome back, race fans. Did you get a chance to watch the Qatar F1 race this weekend? If you did or didn't, I'm going to give you a brief summary as to what happened. And man, did you miss a race. This is one fan's opinion. Let's start off with how this race grid started. All right, we'll go backwards here. 20th, Carla Pinto. 19th, Stroll. 18th, Hamilton. 17th, Ocon. 16th, Tsunoda. 15th, Albon. 14th, Bartoletto. 13th, Behrman. 12th, Lawson. 11th, Hülkenberg. 10th, Leclerc. 9th, Gasly. 8th, Alonso. 7th, Seitz. 6th, Hajar. 5th, Antonelli. 4th, Russell. 3rd, Verstappen. 2nd, Norris. 1st, Piastri. So as you can see, first, as soon as the lights went green, Verstappen got a good getaway and he challenged Norris right away. So here we are just after the lights went green, and you can see Verstappen is ahead of Norris, but Piastri is still in the front. So by the time they got to the first corner, you can see Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, then you've got the two Mercedes sitting side by side. It was a clean getaway, and Verstappen, being Verstappen, got away well. Pierre Gasly got off the track over the rumble strips, destroyed the bottom of his car, and had troubles ever since. He would eventually retire. By lap 7, you had Hülkenberg and Gasly fighting for a position. It looks to me as though Gasly ran Hülkenberg wide. Hülkenberg didn't have anywhere to go, so Gasly's front left tire hit Hülkenberg's rear right tire, blowing the tire, sending him off the track, and that was Hülkenberg's race. Gasly, well, as you saw from before, he had some damage done to the underside of his car, and now he has a puncture. That's his race. So because of that Pierre Gasly and Hülkenberg collision, there had to be a safety car come out, which then Verstappen took advantage of, came in, got some new tires. Same thing with the Mercedes. McLaren did not. So after the safety car, this is lap 11, after the safety car, and the green light came back out, they were released to go. You had McLaren in first and second, Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen right behind. So it seemed like the idea was one of the McLarens would hold up Verstappen, but lap 30, both McLarens came in. They didn't double stack them, but both McLarens did come in. And so right now in lap 30, you have Verstappen, Seitz, Antonelli, Piastri, Norris. Leclerc is down at 9th. Russell is in 8th. Hamilton, 14th. Lap 33, Verstappen comes in for a quick pit. The McLarens have already done so, and I believe Piastri had a 2.2 second tire change, as well as Oliver Behrman came in for a pit, and I don't know if he was released early or he just jumped the gun, but one tire was not on, so you could see the car kind of, and he got a 10-second penalty because of it. Unsafe release, which, should that fall on the drivers? I mean, it's the team that did it. Anyhow, another discussion for another time. Lap 37, Lando Norris ran over the rumble strip and had to catch the car, which slowed him down, which allowed Verstappen to get that much closer. It happened twice, and Piastri came around on, I believe it was the same corner, same thing happened. He ran a little wide, caught it, but that slowed them down, allowing Verstappen to get that much closer. Here you have it, Piastri, lap 41, same thing happened to him. Cost them both about a second and a half. And in racing terms, that's horrible. I mean, that's a long time. Lap 42, it happens to Fernando Alonso. Gets over the track, or over the rumble strips just a little bit. And in this case, he just went over too hard, too fast. He lost control. He did a 360 and then kept on going, but he did lose 2 places. Lap 43, Piastri comes in to the pits, and they chose hard tires instead of soft tires. Now, those of you that watch Formula One know that soft tires are the fastest tires, but there have been a few issues with them recently, so I'm wondering if, well, clearly McLaren didn't trust them. In any case, at the moment, Norris is in first, Verstappen is in second, Piastri's in the pits. Lap 45, Norris comes in. So now we've got Verstappen in first, Piastri second, Norris in third. But Piastri had the fastest lap at this point. You have Leclerc in ninth, Hamilton in 14th, Russell is in 7th, Antonelli's in 5th. Told you, he's a kid to watch out for. Lap 56 out of 57, Hadjar gets a puncture. Gutting. So Norris came in lap, I believe it was 55, and when he gets out, naturally he's behind. So you've got Verstappen, Piastri, Sainz, Antonelli, then you've got Norris. Antonelli runs wide, and Norris blows past him, which would become a controversial thing later. So if I was allowed to show you video, you would see that Antonelli kind of oversteered coming around the corner, got off the track onto the rumble strips, and that's how Norris got by him. Remember that, because that will come into play later. And Verstappen climbed back up into this because he came out as the winner of the race. So you had Verstappen, Piastri, Sainz, Norris, Antonelli, Russell, Alonso, Leclerc, Lawson, and Tsunoda. That was 1 through 10. What is your prediction for the next race, the last race? I anticipate that it's going to be a tooth and nail type of race because no one's going to want to give it up. Now it's a three-way tie. Norris, Verstappen, and Piastri. Who do you have? I know who I have. It looks obvious that Norris is going to take it, but I think Piastri's got something up his sleeve. This was One Fan's Opinion. See you next week.